Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Banter in the Box, episode 91. Happy New Year, everyone. And in game week 15, we saw three managers go into the transfer market. One of them spending £5 million on an Oi Is Mine tactical gambit. And it was a bit of a surprise that three managers went into the transfer market just a couple of days before the price of transfers drops in the new year from 10 points to 5 points. But I guess these three managers just couldn't wait to get the players that they wanted. In this edition of Banter in the Box, we have your game week 15 winners and losers. Excuse me, suffering from a bit of man flu. And we have a manager of the season update. So your game week 15 winners take a bow. The Big Knobs manager Simon Hoxby climbing one place to 13th. You have to go back to the 3rd of September 2021, over a year, for the last time that the Big Knobs was as high as 13th in the table. Take a bow also, Foxborough Foxes manager Charlotte Williams climbing one place to 4th this week. Game week 3 was the last time that Charlotte was as high as 4th in the table. Take a bow also, Better Than the Diamonds manager James Holmes. He climbed one place to 3rd. You have to go back to game week 4 for the last time that James was as high as 3rd in the table. And the biggest game week 15 winner, take a bow, yours truly, Chairman's Choice, climbing 2 places to 16th in the top half of the table, with a first weekly win of the season with 54 points. One manager of the season point to all of those managers. Your game week 15 losers, hide your head in shame. Arden Diamonds manager Steve Holmes fell another 2 places down to 5th. You have to go back to game week 3 for the last time that Arden Diamonds was as low as 5th in the table. Number 1 rated manager in the Family Fantasy Football League normally gets stronger as the season goes on, but maybe he's peaked too early this season as he's starting to slip down the table at the turn of the year. Hide your head in shame. Also, no happy endings manager Di Maloney. She dropped down 1 place to 14th, which is a season low for Di. You have to go back for the 25th of March for the last time Di was as low as 14th in the table. Hide your head in shame also, Legends 23 manager Keith Simons. He fell 1 place to 17th. Game week 11 was the last time that Keith was as low as 17th in the table. But the biggest game week 15 loser, hide your head in shame, Coldplay United manager Martin Maloney. He dropped 1 place to 25th after being the lowest scorers in game week 15. Manager of the season table, who the fuck is that? That is a picture of a current Family Fantasy Football League manager. The Big Knobs manager Simon Hoxby thought that that was a picture of I've Got a Life manager Mops Hoxby. Well, a son's going to recognise his own mum, right? Wrong. That is an incorrect answer, Simon. Hatch United manager Neil Hatch thought that that was a picture of On the Buses manager Sarah Goodwin. That, Neil, is an incorrect answer. And both Benny United manager Mark Benwell and On the Buses manager Sarah Goodwin were convinced that that was a picture of Lyndon's Lovelies manager Joe Hoxby. They were incorrect answers. So here is your manager of the season table. Charlotte Williams climbing into the top half, being a game week 15 winner, going joint 16th. Keith Simons dropped a place to 7th for being a game week 15 loser. Yours truly jumps up to joint 7th for being a game week 15 winner. And the Big Knobs manager Simon Hoxby increases his lead at the top of the table to 7 points for being a game week 15 winner. It's looking good for Simon Hoxby to win that £15 million of free tactical gambits to be used next season, but there is a long way to go, and as no one got it, we're rolling it over. We know it's not Mops Hoxby, we know it's not Sarah Goodwin, and we know it's not Joe Hoxby, But that is a picture of a current family fantasy football league manager, and it's now worth 2 manager of the season points if you can tell me which manager it is. Remember, each manager only gets 1 guess per week. But that is your episode 91 of Banter in the Box. Whatever you're doing, have a fantastic new year. Until next week, bye bye.